All right, let's have a look at Have You Ever Seen the Rain by Creedence Clearwater Revival. And we have some new chords here. Let's go over those first before we get into the playing. You have your A minor chord. Move the camera over just a tad. Kind of like a C chord, but your third finger goes up under your second finger on string 3 fret 2, and you strum from the 5th string down. You know C, you know G. This F with a C in the bass, that's what F/C means, F with a C in the bass. Also kind of like a C, but your second finger goes on string 3 fret 2, and your pinky, finger number 4, goes on string 4 fret 3. And you strum from the 5th string down. You can let this finger, your first finger, touch string 1 so you don't hear that. You don't want to hear this. You just want to hear that sound. It's a mute. You don't want to hear string 1, so that's fine. You can just let that finger kind of rest there. Or you can actually try to bar it. If you hear string 1 fret 1, that's okay too. But you just don't want to hear open string 1. So like this or like this. Now, how do you hold down 2 strings with 1 finger? You have to flatten that finger like this while you're playing the chord. That's why I didn't suggest that at first. Maybe just let it rest on string 1, because barring is really difficult to flatten that finger. See how I'm flattening that knuckle? Yeah. All right, and then your C with a B in the bass, kind of like a C chord, but your second finger moves to string 5 fret 2. Your third finger goes on string 4 fret 2 from the 5th string down. It's a transition chord. You're going to C, C, B. So it makes a nice bass line. That's the purpose of that chord. And then the A minor with the G in the bass, maybe don't do that at all. But if you do, here's your A minor again, and your pinky plays string 6 fret 3. Another transition chord on your way to F. And the F chord, actually, you're just going to play the F with a C in the bass. So every time you see an F chord, like where it says, I want to know, just play the F with the C in the bass, because an F chord requires that you bar all 6 strings, or there's a simplified F chord. You can try that also. Just bar string 2 fret 1 and 1 fret 1 like this. Remember how you flatten that finger and make that knuckle concave like that, and then string 3 fret 2 and string 4 fret 3, and you just strum from the 4th string down. That's another way to do F. Or you could just sub in the chord you already know, the F with C in the bass. It sounds nice. So let's do a little bit of a playthrough here, and I'll go over that bass line too that you'll hear in just a sec. I'm going to play on my laptop and just kind of strum along so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, and by the way, the strum pattern: down, up, mute, down, up, mute, down, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute. I'm just using my pinky to mute like we talked about. Playthrough. Oh, I missed it. Let's try that again. that's a good place to mute. So this strum pattern, the down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up. There's one upstroke at the end before you transition to the next chord. So how many times do you do that strum pattern? Well, in the intro, down, up, down, up. One time. And then to the F with the C in the bass, down, down, up. One time, C, and then G. So A, F with the C in the bass, C, and G do one time, and then one, two, bum, 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 down, up, down, up, bum, bum. Oh, that's cool. So when it gets to the C chord, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, and then bum, 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 which is 5-3, 5-2, open 5, 6-3. Dun dun bum 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 bum, and then right into the C chord on Someone Told Me Long Ago. So 4 times on C, 2 times on G, 2 times strum pattern is what I'm saying, and then 2 times on the C chord. And then you do the same thing when it gets to When It's Over, So They Say, blah blah blah. And then for the chorus, 1 time strum pattern, G, strum pattern. And remember, when it says F, you can just use the C or the F with the C in the bass. That line where, have you ever seen the rain? Down, up, down, up. So you're changing chords right in the middle of the strum pattern. Down, up on C, mute, down, up, mute, and then switch to C with the B in the bass, up, down, up, mute, A minor, down, up, mute, and then the A minor with the G at the bass, or leave that one out and just continue with A minor, up, down, up. Then same thing again on the F and the G, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's turn the page, see if there's anything different. No, sorry. There also, right? On a sunny day. Down, up, down, up. You know, you should leave that last strum off of the C actually. Down, up, down, down. Because if you try to squeeze in that last up strum on the C chord, it makes it very hard to go. So instead of down, up, you up, down, up, up. Leave that last up out and go down, up, down, up, bum, 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 bum. That'll be a lot better. And the rest of the song is just that. You just change the words for the verses and you're all set. So have fun with that. Practice hard. We will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.